Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 23rd of March, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, Jay Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And can I just say, Mogi, your Pornamu is looking absolutely massive today. Is it a new one? Or is that the one you always wear?
I appreciate that, brother. You know, that's not a code word for anything else. That's
No,
the
not at
beautiful stone that was gifted to me by my loving wife and daughter.
Yeah.
You're saying you haven't got one, Jase?
Yeah.
No one's ever given you one in
Well, actually,
41 years.
Actually, I was given one. I was given one many years ago, but I don't know what happened to it.
Treasured it always.
I suspect that my daughter stole it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's got a great Pornamu, and it looks remarkably similar to the one I was given, but I'm not going to cast aspersions. God forbid we do that on this show. Keyzie, God, your Pornamu's looking great today, mate.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well, was yours gifted as well?
Yeah, they're always a gift.
Oh, are they always a gift?
Oh, they're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You can't buy yourself a Pornamu stone of any kind. You can. But if you do, you're a bit of a loser.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So in order for Hoodie J to have a Pornamu, I need to be gifted it by someone.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
also have to be a man of great mana, and you'd have to do
It's
something.
amazing I haven't got one already then, eh?
You'd have to do something that would make your colleagues think, man, we'd love to give something to Jase to really show how much he means to us.
Oh, you mean like my charity work?
Well, yeah. Well, I was thinking more, less of the stealing lollycake laws, maybe get a nose job, that sort of thing. Get it all sorted out, and then we'll see how we're going.
Well, I mean,
Pugs, can you check that's HR? That's $5 in the jar.
Yeah, thank you.
$5 in the HR jar.
And if
Keezie's at it again.
And if a big snoz is what's keeping you from having a Pornamu, then what the hell are you two doing with them? Hey, as always, this time of the day, New Zealand, text us
$5, Pugs.
3483. Let us know where you're listening to the show. Most importantly, what are you wearing today? We'll get into that after the tune.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Primal Scream there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. Before you fellas get into the text there, we got a question from one of our listeners, P.Digsss. Did you all get your hankies back after the sale GP had finished with them?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Yeah,
Did
good
you?
stuff.
Did you,
Very
Keyzie?
good.
Well, they use big plastic sails.
Huh?
I think it's a joke about the size of the sails, but they use big plastic ones. They're not really made of sheet.
Oh, they're not made of tissues.
No.
Oh.
Could you guys not see that on the telly past your massive honkers there?
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a real shock to me. Jase, the sails aren't made out of tissues, man.
You're joking.
They're not made out of actual
Hankies.
hankies.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I guess we just tell BJ Sticks that joke's ruined. Is that what you're saying,
Yeah,
Keyzie?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
pretty
got
much.
him good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Hey, what are they saying on 3483, people?
Jacob in Greymouth has a massive schnoz. He's wearing bugger all and loving it.
Is that it, is it?
No, there's heaps more.
No,
Louis
right,
here,
yeah.
your 6 sons of bees, cruising down the Auckland motorway, listening to the one and only Big Show, rocking my corporate attire and a half mongrel.
Oh, hot.
Nice.
Hi, Riley here, listening to the show from my tractor cab on the Poverty Bay Flats, wearing my stubbies and my John Bull boots.
Now, tell you what, man, quite genuinely, there's something about that image in my mind of someone on their tractor, in the country listening to the Big Show that fills
man.
me with joy.
Yeah, man.
It fills me with joy.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. Hey, Big Show, it's Tyler from Taradale. Is Keyzie going to play the new Resident Evil game that comes out tomorrow? Nah, probably not. Too scary.
Too scary for Keyzie.
Right, okay.
Too scary, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
saying how fantastic you're looking there, Mogi, have you had something done with your hair,
I
mate?
actually have had a new haircut.
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
Thanks for
right,
noticing.
it looks
Thanks
good.
for noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just over the road here. Good bastards over there they are. And it was quite interesting, actually. It's taken me a while to get to an age where I feel comfortable speaking out about the things that are happening to my head.
Yes.
When I'm having my hair cut. When I was a younger man, and for many decades, you'd be sitting there getting your hair cut. I would be. They'd be making an absolute schmozzle out of the bastard
an
there.
abomination.
And you just sit there and you watch it happen. You know that it's too short. Generally, the main issue would be the fringe is too short. And you just know this is not good. This is not good. and they keep on going at it. You don't say anything. You keep it to yourself, and then they finish and they go, all good, and you go, yeah.
And
Oh, I
they do
love it.
The mirror behind the head there.
And you're just thinking to yourself, how am I going to show my face in public ever again?
Yeah, totally.
How am I going to do it? And then you get out there and then you pay them money for it.
Yeah.
You
Yes, it's interesting because I went to boarding school, of course, and we just had the boarding school cuts, which is basically just a bowl cut.
Right.
And I was so traumatised by those that I kind of gave. I was in that same scenario. I was like a possum in the headlights. When my hair was getting cut, I'd go into a kind of freaked out zone and not be able to speak. It's taken me a long time. We talked about it in our podcast, actually. I'm considering getting a fade happening.
Yeah.
You know, and I still got anxiety about asking for that because I'm not sure what I'm asking for because I'm a man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you want, I could write down what you asked for on a piece of paper, and it'll be like, "G'day there, my name's Hoity J. Could I get a haircut, please? A 1 fade, a 4 on top, and make it look like a bit of a, what was it? What's the name of the thing where you got a mullet and a mohawk all at once?
Mohican?
Mohican, yeah, make it look like one of those. And then that's all you need, and you're good to go.
Yeah, sounds risky. You don't really want to get your mum to write you a note. But my question would be, have you sat there and had a shocker? And what is the solution for it outside of speaking up, which, you know, is probably not going to happen?
Yeah, you're not going to do.
Nah.
As opposed to when my wife has a haircut or my daughters get a haircut. They're very vocal.
Oh, yeah. I also tell my wife, oh, got a bit of a shitter this time round, eh?
Yeah.
Can't win them all, babe. Can't win them all.
Something happened with the colouring there, darling. A perm? I mean, really? I mean, no, it looks great. It looks great.
Really? At
Yeah,
your
yeah.
age?
Oh, that's a bit far.
Well, it was hypothetical, wasn't it?
Easy.
Yeah, text us 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Talking heads there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Great to have your company. 16 minutes past 4 o'clock. We're talking haircuts. And Mogie's had his haircut. And it looks bloody good, actually.
Thanks, mate.
It's sharp as. But we're talking about men's propensity when they're getting their haircut to not say anything, even though they can tell it's being butchered.
Yeah.
But they just don't feel like they can actually say anything to the hairdresser or the barber, because that's not what men do. What are they saying on 3483?
I'm not sure if this is just strictly men or if this is a woman thing as well, that they'll just sit and watch it take place as well.
Yeah.
Well, here's a piece of advice. This is specifically out in West Auckland there. Go get a terrible $20 haircut, and if it's terrible, go back 2 days later, pay another $20, and chances are you'll come away with something decent. So basically, instead of paying $40 for a haircut, which you think's going to be okay, pay $20 for one that you know is probably going to be bad, and then you can get them to fix it up again, and it would have only cost $40.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, my haircuts only cost $19.
Where do you go?
I go to my local hairdresser there in Calston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, number 4. Wing, wing. Easy as.
He uses a
man.
weed eater.
Yeah, he does, a little weed eater. But just interestingly enough, Mogi, on that, you know, in terms of women and men, because I have 4 daughters, as you know, there's been a lot of tears in my household over the years with my daughters very unhappy with their hairdos. And what I've found with women in my life is that they know exactly what they want from the hairdresser. They have a style in mind.
Yes.
They go in there, the same thing happens. They cut their hair and they do the man thing of not saying anything and going, oh no.
Yeah.
But then they come home and have a kind of
And cry
breakdown
about
of
it.
some description.
Well, they could have dealt with it at the time,
At the time, yeah.
This one here says, g'day, backbones. Last time my hair got botched, I went home and shaved it all off and been rocking a baldy ever since. Which is okay because I have a solar panel situation at the rear anyways. Stylish and cost effective as I give myself haircuts now.
Yeah, nice.
So that's the win. You know what you're getting. If it's all coming off, that's fine.
What about this one here? This is good because they use the word bastard twice. I'd get the bastard in a headlock, grab the clippers and shave the bastard.
It was funny, actually, talking of shaving your hair, because it is an easy way to do it. You were saying that off air, Keyzie, that you were thinking of getting the number 1 or number 2, but you've got such a weird-shaped head. And that you were worried it was going to massively accentuate your massive snoz, so that you were needing a bit of
$5, pugs.
Bit of hair on top there, just to sort of Is that why you grow a mo, Keyzie? Is to sort of distract from the snoz? I mean, I don't mean that as some kind of attack. No.
Are you sure?
I just wondered, that's all.
Yeah, I grow the mode to draw attention away from my nose.
Oh, okay.
Not to underline it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not. What about this one? Here's a good one to do with haircuts. Scotty from West Auckland. Speaking of haircuts, Sitting here getting steamed with my mates Wayne and Ryan. Both are going bald big time. They're a little bit salty and both have a couple of massive honkers too.
Yeah, you don't. When people start talking haircuts and you're bald, you just think to yourself, "Well, this is a bit rich." Look at you complaining about a bad haircut when I'm just bald as a badger.
Yeah.
We've got one. This text us coming says, "Keyzie looks like Mr. Potato here, but you're on an sphere." This one here says, "I'm
$5
slowly."
Pugs, for laughing.
I didn't say it,
$5
Keyzie.
for laughing.
This one here says, "I'm slowly balding, so I'll always jump in and stop the barber when he busts out the thinning scissors." Well, that's brave, because normally I just let him go for it.
Yeah.
And then cry about it when I got home.
Yeah, bleak moan, yeah.
There's a joke here as well from Rory if you want it. How do you cut a Roman's hair? With a pair of Caesars.
Oh, God.
Oh, Rory.
We've got to do a Rory special, actually.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah, we do. Keysie's shaking his head.
Yeah, up and down.
I'll tell you what, you could learn a few lessons from Rory for your stand-up career.
Oh, really?
He's got some good jokes, brother.
He's got a nose for jokes, does he?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Arctic Monkeys here on the radio. Hodaki, big job. Big show. Hey, now listen.
What did you say?
Big job.
It's a big job,
Well,
man.
because I was thinking about this job that I've got for you, Keyzie, or the potential job that I've got for you through the agency.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
So more acting work.
Well, it's not so much acting work. It's more in a field that you've got a bit more experience in, i.e. your radio producing.
Right, radio.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it's just I didn't sign up to get radio. I've already
He's got a lot of experience in growing a nose.
Yeah, totally does.
$5
that,
Pugs. Come on, man.
But no, because you've been saying a lot, off air during the show that you're ready to spread your wings.
Oh, yeah.
And take to the air. Mind you, with a snoz like that, you'll be really
Yeah, right.
struggling to get off the ground. But no, listen. And so I've just been casting around. I've just been casting around.
Have you?
Casting around there, Keyzie. And good news. Good news. An opportunity has come up for you, mate.
Oh.
Sort of as a producing role with a little bit of on-air kind of stuff every now and then sort of chipping in.
Right.
Down in my old hometown, mate, of Rotorua. And I don't know if you've ever heard of the station down there, Radio Geyserland.
Oh, yeah.
So Radio Geyserland.
Yeah, and they've got it's
Because in Rotorua they've got heaps of bloody geysers, man. So that's on brand. That's really good.
I'm across
totally.
that. Yeah.
So it's Radio Geyserland, the midnight till dawn shift.
That's
which
prime
is-
time.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Next to prime time.
Well, especially when you're talking talkback.
It's talkback.
And one of the things that is really, I think this is going to really sell it for you, Keyzie.
What's that, Jase?
You're going to be working alongside the one and only Maggie Barry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big red.
Big red.
Totes, mate.
Right, so hang
I
on.
thought, well, geez, I mean, you're going to have to take a bit of a cut in wages, but I see it as an opportunity for you to spread your wings, and just sail your own boat there.
Well, hang on, because first of all, is this a network nationwide show or is it just in Rotorua?
Oh, it's just
it's local.
It's a local show,
But
yeah.
very, very popular locally, I
Oh,
understand, yeah.
700-800 listeners.
Yeah, a week.
Right, just because it seems like, and also I'm producing a midnight till, and I'm producing as well. I'm not on air much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you won't be on air.
MB said she might, occasionally throw to you, or, you might go, Mags, it's, Lauren on,
Right,
line
just
2.
admin.
Yeah,
So that'll just be in her cans. That won't be on the
It won't be
microphone.
on air. It'll be in her cans. You'll tell her who's
In her
on
headphone,
what line.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems like I've already got like a pretty okay gig here on Hodaki as 1/3 of the drive show.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know. I just think it probably would suit your drinking schedule better as well. That kind of job,
It would.
because you could literally just get hammered on the job for something like that. I mean, honestly, any fool could do it,
right.
and probably within, what do you reckon, Jase? 6 months to a year, technology will come along where you'll be out of a job anyway.
Yeah, you'll be on your ass.
Wasn't that a bad thing? I mean, what? Can't I just... No, I think I didn't
So is
sign
that a
up...
yes, Keyzie?
No, it's definitely not a yes. I didn't sign up to your
Well, you should at
agency.
least have the interview.
No, I
It's
don't
not
want
an
the
offer.
interview.
I need to get back to them pretty quick, smart. I can't be faffing around here.
Well,
you
just-
need to make a decision.
Look, just go back and say thank you very much for the offer, but I'm not interested. I'm 1/3 of the drive show here at Hodaki, a crucial part of the team, and that you can't afford to lose me.
Well, she's an absolute institution in New Zealand, mate. We're not going to lie to her.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oasis there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is exactly 20 minutes to 5 o'clock. Now, 3 mates to State of Origin. Thanks to our mates at boystrip.co.nz. You 2 mates and 2 mates get flights, accommodation, get to see the second State of Origin match.
Yeah.
How good, boys? How good?
It's unbelievable, and I just had confirmation. I was talking to somebody that's in the know. You or one of your 2 mates will be able to fly the plane on the way there.
Yeah, that is so good, man.
So pretty good.
What?
That would be a dream fulfilled for me, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
I have massively fantasized about flying a plane.
Well, yeah, I mean it's pretty good, and that requires a hell of a lot of work behind the scenes because the aviation standards, they don't like it when people get behind the old wheel, as I like to call it, of a plane when they don't know how to fly a plane. But
Well,
we
exactly.
have made it happen.
Yeah,
No, well, you can't say...
Just on that front, by the way, Mogi, and this is just between me and you, mate.
Yeah.
Little birdies had a word in my ear that one of the 3 people that win this prize might just be taking the match ball out into the centre.
Oh,
Well, no, that's not part of
hell,
the thing either.
pal.
Guys, seriously,
So,
we
I
can't
mean,
just
it's
say
not
stuff.
bad. I mean, look, the things that they managed to do, Boys Trip, they've got contacts all over the
They
joint.
so do, man.
And
You'd
you know
literally
that the 3 of
jeopardise
you are going to
everyone's
be
lives
able to
on the plane.
step up there and sing the New Zealand national anthem.
They don't sing the New Zealand
before a
anthem.
State of Origin game,
How
which
good.
doesn't even normally have the New
How
Zealand
good.
anthem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hell of an honour,
Yeah.
and that is what is so bloody fantastic about Bug Boy.
Just a little quiet word in your ear too, Mogi, just between
Yeah.
me and you that I was hearing at the old wee chamber there. Maybe after the match, all 3 of them, the boys might be able to go into the old sheds with the players there and
Okay, who are you getting this info
having
from?
a few quiet
Now,
beersies.
just between you and me, that's exactly what I've heard
Yeah,
as well.
okay, good.
And my understanding is they're going to get the 3 guys into the changing rooms. They're going to bring out Mel Meninga, Alfie Langer, and Mark Geyer, and those guys are going to lead 3 cheers for the winners.
Yes, so
Yeah, and
Hey!
he's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, no.
So
I feel like you can't
that
just...
is a prize you can't
Oh,
buy
mate,
anywhere.
that is a
No,
life
totally.
But you
It's a
get
great
it on
prize.
Radio Hodaki.
Yeah,
But you
totally.
can't just say between you and me and then
Hey.
just make stuff up.
Buck my leg. Listen, if you want to be a part of that, you want to go in the draw, then give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki, and we'll see how we go. In the meantime, let's have a bit of Led Zeppelin for you.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
State of Origin. New South Wales have won it.
Radio Hodaki's 3 mates to the State of O. Let's put another great New Zealander in the draw.
G'day, Shannon. How's life?
Pretty good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. What do you do for a crush, Shannon?
Welder and fabricator.
Massive,
That is-
massive.
Welder and a fabricator. That's good.
Hey,
Hang on, Shannon, Mig or Tig, mate?
Mig.
Yeah, nice. That's my favourite one.
yeah, oh Meg. Hey, Shannon, do you love a bit of buck my leg, mate?
Oh, of course. Doesn't everybody?
I reckon they do. Of course they do,
Mate, I've got buck my leg in my blood. It just courses through my veins,
I've got
mate.
buck coming out of my ears. Oh, Keyzie's got buck
don't.
coming out of his massive
Don't.
honker. That's a lot of buck I can tell you.
Oh, mate, the atmosphere would be unreal at the State of Origin.
Oh, mate,
Oh, it's gonna be good,
it'd be
mate.
a great day for sure. Now, Shannon, who do you support? Blues or the Maroons?
I'm down for the Blues.
Same.
Totally Blues all day. Well, good luck with that, mate. You're in the draw. Stay on the line and Pugs will sort you out, all right?
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Good on you, man.
like us.
Have a good day. Rachel, how's life?
Good, thank you. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Rachel. What do you do for a crust?
Oh, I work in conservation.
Oh, backbone!
Backbone.
What are you
Yeah.
conserving?
Oh, I'm flora and fauna.
awesome.
That's plants and
I was
birds.
just reading in the paper the other day, they reckon the planet's burning.
Yeah, there is a little thing called climate change.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was called. Yeah.
Tell you what, though.
Yes, go, Keyzie.
Say, if Rachel's got anything to do with it, the planet will be right as rain.
Oh, good on you, Keyzie.
Well done, Keyzie.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
I was going to say, Rachel, I do a show, Dog Squad, and I'm the narrator for that. And
Jase, can you stop brown-nosing, please,
I don't know
mate?
if you know this, but I get to see a lot of the dogs that, look after our native species, Mogi.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
right.
mean? Which they're fantastic. Have you ever worked with any species dogs?
I have, yeah. The Kiwi dogs in my time.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Dogs
Nice.
love Kiwis, eh?
Oh, they absolutely do. Now,
Yeah, not
Rachel,
always a great thing.
Rachel, who do you support, the Maroons or the Blues?
Maroons for the
Totally.
Bruce,
Every bloody day. Well, I tell you what, Rachel, you're also on the draw, so stay on the line and Pugs will look after you, all right?
Awesome, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good on
mate.
you.
Good
what
on
a
you,
backbone. Backbone.
She is a backbone,
Yeah, man.
eh?
She's from
What have you
Ohakune.
done lately, man?
Me?
Keyzie? Yeah. See that? See what Rachel's doing, man?
Yeah.
Making an effort.
Real stuff,
Take
Keyzie.
a leaf out of Rachel's book. There,
Yeah, I reckon
Keyzie.
so.
Right. I literally can't think of anything I've done to help. So,
Yeah. Well, I can tell you what you've done to not help.
what's that? If you say anything about my nose, I would have punched you in your massive nose.
Here's the Rolling Stones.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 8 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Just like that, man.
Yeah, no, this show is just whipped by.
Just
actually.
like that, man. Hey, I've got another question for you. It's hair related. Earlier on in the show, we
This
were
is
talking
like our
about
hair special
It's a hair
today, isn't
special.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to call it hair.
Cool.
Earlier on, we were talking about how
Cool name.
we as men, but potentially women too, but we don't know because we're men. Get haircuts and just sit there while you've been given an absolute shocker by your barber.
Yes.
We just take it and pay for it and tell them we love it and then go home. I've had another interesting thing happen, RE haircuts. That is that I went away to Wellington over the weekend. I came home. While I was gone, the wife there, she got herself a haircut. She said, "What did you think?" Quite a drastic cut, quite significantly shorter. I said, "I love it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I
Good.
love it." Which
Can I was just going to say, can you say anything else?
well, you can, but I said I love it and I meant it.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
So I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
I wasn't making it up.
So you were genuinely like, oh, wow, that's nice.
You're
Yeah.
catching on, Keyzie.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. I
yeah,
loved
nice.
it. And so, but she said, "Oh, it's a bit short," and I said, "Wow, I think it looks great. I think it looks great." So I'm cheering her up.
So you
She's the
like-
one saying she doesn't like it. I'm saying it's good.
you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
Keyzie.
Yeah.
And but then I get a text message today saying, "What time are you going to be home? Because I've got to go to the hairdressers." But what's going on at the hairdressers? You just had your haircut. It's too short. It's not too long. You can't put hair back on.
Well, you can do extensions.
Extensions. I don't know if she'll
Yeah.
do that.
No.
But I'm just wondering what's going on. And, I love it. So I've said to her, I love it.
And you genuinely
And
love
I
it.
genuinely love it. She can
Yes.
see that. But her response to that is, he, my husband,
Yeah.
genuinely loves it.
Yes.
There must be something wrong with it.
Yes.
I need to go and get this fixed as soon as possible.
Correct.
Is that what's going on there, man?
Yeah, I think so, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Yeah.
So does that mean you now have to say you hate it in order for her to keep it the same?
Well, that's not really. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that. I mean, it might end up being another good haircut. Who
Right,
knows?
okay.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah, well, from my perspective, she obviously had her own doubts about it.
Yeah.
And so she was like, oh, and so you saying to her,
Yes,
you love
that
it.
I like it.
Yes.
Now, this is the thing. If my wife says to me that she is feeling positive about something that's happening in my life, I take that as a positive.
Correct.
But it feels like she takes that as a negative when it's reversed.
Yes.
So if I'm into something that's happening in her, she's like, oh, bugger. It is one of those things like holding up a dress. Which one should I wear tonight? You point at one, they inevitably wear the other.
The other one. Yeah.
That always happens.
Well, here's a test. Do you think my haircut's cool?
Nobody thinks your haircut's cool.
No.
No,
Nobody.
but seriously, do you think it's all
Yeah,
good?
seriously, nobody does.
See, your
Yeah,
taste is
yeah,
way
yeah.
off. No wonder.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause this is
it's
a sick
shambles.
lid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sick lid in the sense of... like that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really know what to do with that. Is that something that's common? 3483, let us know if you are. And look, all I know about is this is my experience with my wife.
Yes.
This might be an experience that you ladies have with your husband. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that there will be a pretty big split one way.
I'm with you on that. Yeah. And seriously, Keyzie, your hair's a shocker.
Keyzie, I tell you what, man, I mock you for wearing that cap, but can you please put it back on?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cheers, fellas.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
It's Tool Chat.
Bang, bang, bang. Screwdriver.
With Jase and Mike. Yeah, g'day, you mad bastards. Welcome to Tool Chat with Jason Mike, where we get into tool chat. We know there's a lot of you out there that love your tools and want to get a bit more information about just the sort of stuff that you're working with. Today, we, through the suggestions there on 3483, we're running with your old long-nosed pliers there, Minogue.
$5, pugs. $5.
Keyzie. It was a suggestion there on 3483, you sensitive bastard, about long-nosed ply. Bloody essential tool when you're on the site there.
Jeez, you don't need to freak out, Keyzie, all right? There was no suggestions on there for a humongous nose plier. All right, mate?
$5, pugs.
Yeah, but I tell you what, they're bloody useful anytime you need something that's, a little bit stronger, a little bit longer, a little bit more useful than your fingers. You got to get your hands on some long-nosed pliers, mate. And there's nothing better than waking up in the morning. Waking up in the morning there, you kick your legs over the side of the bed. You got a bastard of a headache there because you've been drinking through your latest divorce and wondering what went wrong. And you grab a hold of your long-nosed pliers and you get the old roach out of the ashtray and you smoke the death out of that bastard there to just numb the old pain there. And then you get out of bed, man, you spark a dart, you smash a few beers, you put on your toll belt, and you get off to work, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, mate, I couldn't agree with you more. They're bloody handy to have. I mean, there's three things I have there on the on the side table. On the side table there before I go to sleep every well, I don't know when I go to sleep. I'm usually in a state of blackout by then, but you got your beersies there on your side table for the morning nibble. You got your basil there just to sort of get you out there. You got your long nose pliers for all the basil you smoked the night before and all the little bastard roaches that because your hands are shaking so bad from the alcohol withdrawal. You need something solid to hold on to you. You roll out of bed and you go, oh, jeez, I got varicose veins now. Christ, what more's going to go wrong? Tell you what, though, I don't want to go on about it too much, but to the old long-nosed pliers, but just in terms of...
Don't do it.
She's bloody handy. But, if you got something stuck up the old snoz there, and... Yeah, especially if you got heavy nesting action going on, and you can't reach back there, mate. There's nothing like a pair of the old long-nosed pliers to plunge them into that ski bloody slope and pull the bloody bastard out. You get a bit of air into the nostrils.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, mate. And, it's interesting, isn't it, mate? You talk about... waking up there and you got your shaking hands from the alcoholism. When your wife cleans you out, she wants half of everything, but she doesn't want half of your alcoholism, does she?
No,
she wants half of your house and half of what's in the bank and 100% of old Jaden's downstairs operation, but she doesn't want 50% of your drug issues, does she?
Bloody right, mate. Don't even get me started on that sort of carry on, you know what I mean? And she's taken your balls with her, hasn't she? You
popped her in her handbag there, which she paid for.
You rip them off there, bloody.
I reckon
ripped them off with a pair of the old long nose pliers.
Yeah, mate.
Do you ever consider that maybe your wife left you because of your massive honkers? $5, Pugs.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Garbage here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Special guest in the studio with us, P Digsss from Shapeshifter. How are you going, mate?
Hey. All is good.
That's good, mate. God, you're looking good. Have you been working out?
No, I've been working in.
Oh, okay, nice.
Inwards. No. Well, a little bit of running around and mountain biking. I live down south in Wanaka, so just run around the lakes and go run in the mountains.
You're still doing the skateboarding and the surfing, mate? You still get out and get a few curlers?
Absolutely. Love it. It kind of keeps me, keeps my spirit young.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bloody good. Hey, you guys got Symphony coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shapeshifter are performing as part of it. You've also got people, I think Dave Dobbin's going to be there as well.
Yeah,
You're joking.
The list is amazing.
Yeah. Real extensive list. But I understand you guys were supposed to play more shows with them, but you can only do the one.
Yeah, this time around, I only do one. Our dear boy, Sam Trevethick, our guitarist, him and his partner are expecting their first child, so...
Oh, nice.
We let him off a little bit.
A little bit of downtime for him. How long do you give him off? A couple of weeks?
Yeah,
couple of weeks is heaps.
That's what you need, mate.
He's probably going to call you after a week and say, "Actually, boys, ready to go on the road."
Come on, guys.
Yeah, let's just have a tour as planned. But you must be looking forward to it, man, because it sounds like an amazing sort of occasion, this symphony.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Look where it's at. It's in the Domain. It's been a long time since we've played in the Domain, which was actually our very first time we ever played with a symphony with the Auckland Philharmonic about, 20 years ago. Yeah. But it's going to be awesome. They got an amazing thing, they cracked it with what they're doing, like playing classic dance music hits with a symphony. And it goes off, actually. I was real surprised when I went to my first one,
Yeah, because your expectation is when you see the lineup with Kimbra and Dave Dobbin's Sneaky Sound System would be that you're going to be playing those tunes. But we had Tiki in here, and he was saying, nah, it's not that at all. It's sort of all sorts of old school dance music. And
he's doing a whole bunch. Tiki's doing a whole bunch of Prodigy stuff, and they've got Ella Monterey. She does a whole bunch of couple of the classics. She's got a real big belting voice, so it's actually really interesting. They've got everyone, like when I first did it with Symphony a couple of years ago, I actually just sang Shapeshifter, a Shapeshifter tune, which was actually quite easy. But I was like, oh, sweet, and get paid. I was like, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And the others had to, do versions and covers of other classics.
What's Dave Dobbin going? Is he going to bust out some Pendulum or something? Dave Dobbin.
I think so.
Nickelback.
Hang on, that's not party.
He can do whatever he wants and it'll be bloody good.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man, we'll hold it there. Shall we go into one of your tunes, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Bit of Runaway.
Brand new.
Oh, good tune this, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, tune, Runaway there. Speaking of Shapeshifter, we got P Digsss in the studio with us. What do you feel when you listen to your tunes on the radio there, P Digsss?
Oh, a little bit of thank God that one's finished. And a little bit of thank God that one's finished. Yeah.
When it comes to you guys writing music, as you say, 7 albums in the can you guys have done, potentially working on more.
Yes.
You guys must just come together and go, should we just put a song together, follow the recipe for Shapeshifter, big old drop, P Digsss in there, big voice, vocals. Or is it still a bit of a mish to put it all together?
No, I wish it was that easy, actually. But yeah, well, some songs, it's that classic, some will literally write themselves. And that's... Those are beautiful ones, but then the other ones are a bit more like, bleeding the stone.
Yeah.
You got to squeeze it out and you put it bench it for a while, think about it, marinate, and come back and go try and listen to it with fresh ears.
Yeah.
You know, so, and sometimes those can be your favourites because you've got to really earn it, but then you get some of those ones that go BAM!
And are those usually the singles, the ones that just flow out of you?
Yeah, you're half and half. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Right,
Most
okay.
of them will become the singles.
Yeah,
But this one, Runaway, the boys came out with a really cool hook quite quickly, and I literally just came out of the shower one time and said, I got something for that. And we just put the basic ideas and then benched it for a while, came back and finished it off.
Nice.
I find, what's really helpful to the creative process, mate, is having a really chaotic life.
Yeah.
Like getting divorced. Getting going too hard on the old booze and stuff like that. I find
Great story making.
It's great when the poetry pours out of me.
Broken hearts.
Yeah, broken heart. Just a ruined man. Your career's turned to
A
shit.
terrible life, but great songs.
Yeah, but great songs. So just on that front, when are we going to get another album from Shapeshifter?
Yeah.
No, I mean, no pressure, man.
No pressure. Pretty soon, hopefully. We've been going through the process, like I was saying before. It's done 7 of them, and you have to approach it quite differently so that you can get some ideas that you're comfortable with. We've been trying a few different processes, like we go away because we all live in our respective towns and away from each other, but every 2 weeks we will spend 3 to 4 days in each other's studio, and we'll mix it up so that it's not always the same place. So then we get inspiration by a bit of traveling, inspiration by like just time away from each other, and then you get the collaborative insight when you get together in the room studio, and then just pull it all together and try and make it happen. So we've been doing a bit of that this summer, and we've got a good chunk of this year's going to be good for releasing music.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome that you just know that there is a whole country just dying for you to release a new album.
Oh man, we get a lot of support, and a lot of people go, "Hurry up!"
Yeah.
We're trying,
But you don't want to hurry up and then have it be shit.
That's right. You
got the standards.
Yeah, you got to let it marinate. Get it tasting good.
And what about, like, as you say, you're going from studio to studio, and then Sam, your guitarist, he's just having a kid. Is it the longer you guys go together, the harder it is to get everyone together? Because I've found that with a lot of bands.
Yeah, it can be. You just got to prioritize.
Yeah.
It's what's paying our wages. It's what's allowing us to live this lifestyle the way we want to be professional artists. So you just got to make sure you drop all drawers when you need to.
Good on you. But hey, now listen, the symphony, where do we get the tickets from? Do you have the details there, Keyzie?
You go to symphony.com/New Zealand tour. Tickets are available there. It's actually got 2 areas. There's an R18 option, but also all ages, so you can bring the kids as well. Jase, you can bring all 4 of yours, plus the one you dreamed about last night.
Yes.
And it's going to be a bloody ripper at the Auckland Domain, which is an incredible venue for live music.
And that's next Saturday. Not this Saturday afterwards.
Saturday after,
I'll be there.
Domain.
Hey, P Digsss, thanks, mate, for coming in, and all the best for that particular gig and also the upcoming album.
Yeah.
When you release it, come on to Big Show first.
Absolutely, Big Show will get it first.
Good on you,
we
mate.
like it.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday evening. We're talking food. I tell you what I'm having for dinner tonight, fellas. Beautiful smoked kahawai fish pie.
Yeah.
My daughter's boss caught all these kahawai over the weekend, gave us a smoked one, and it's going to be beautiful.
Sorry, now, did you say you've made the pie?
I have made the pie, yeah.
Do you make your own pastry? Or do you use the supermarket?
No, not that sort of pie. Just your fleshy smoked kahawai, a white sauce, mashed potato on
you use
top.
a casserole dish, don't you?
Yeah, and eggs all plotted through it.
Yeah.
And I've even chucked a bit of a leek in there from my garden.
I don't mind a bit of a leek, actually.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I love a bit of a leek in the garden.
Nice.
Lemon zest?
Yeah, well, obviously.
And then you just put a little bit of the old pastry over the top of that bad boy, do you? Is that the idea? Just a lid on it?
No.
Well, it has to be. It's a pie, so yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you have to have that for a pie.
No, mashed potato.
Oh, yes, a bit of a fish shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Dump that on top there, and then a little bit of a butter glaze, and back in the oven, bit of a grill, give it a bit of a golden crust.
Correct.
Bit of parsley over the top there, just beautiful.
Actually, mix the parsley in with the white sauce, Mogi.
Oh, you're a sneaky son of a bitch.
Along with a bit of whole grain mustard in that white sauce there. Just give it a look in that.
Hey, lots of texts coming in on 3483 of what people are having for dinner, folks. Bloody good.
Good eating.
Get a load of this one. Caesar salad, making it myself. No anchovies, though. It's from Derek.
No, Derek having the no anchovy one, eh?
Yeah.
I don't like an anchovy on its own. I don't.
No, I love them on a pizza.
No, I hate them. They're gross. What about this one here? Hey, guys, got no money, so I'm having a tin of tuna and some crackers.
Oh, that's good eating.
Yeah,
what kind of crackers?
Doesn't say.
Well, can you find out, please,
Wait,
Keyzie?
can you
Keyzie,
just,
man.
like,
Any
just
specifics?
Just picture some, like, saladas or something.
No,
Salada.
Now, listen. We've got BK vouchers to give away. Keep those texts coming, by the way.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to find the ones we like, tell Pugs, and you're going to send out some vouchers, aren't you, Pugs?
That's right. So 3483, what are you having for dinner?
Nice.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Radiohead there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. What are the people saying there, Keyzie, on 3483? What's for tea, mate? Because actually I'm starving.
You are?
Yeah.
You've eaten half my lolly cake balls there, mate, so you should be pretty full. Just before I do read out what people have texted on 3483, don't forget we're sending out BK vouchers. Keep them coming through. And when you get your vouchers, maybe try them on the new King Fusion desserts at BK, a mind-melting new range of desserts.
Oh.
Yeah, mate, peach or raspberry, bursting with fruity flavour.
You know when you're like eating an ice cream, Keyzie.
Here we go. Yeah, yes, Jase. Yes, when I'm eating an ice cream.
Do you get like, get a little bit of ice cream on the tip of your nose there and your snoz?
Yeah, a wee bit, yeah, on the end of my snoz there,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cute.
Do you?
Pardon? No.
You don't?
No.
Really?
Yeah, but what are the people eating anyway here on 3483?
Here's a text. Sausages and taters.
Oh, yum. Yep. Mashed.
Yeah, it says here they're mashed.
Oh, why didn't you read
Why
that
did
out?
you read that out then?
No,
if
it doesn't
that's
say
what
that
it
because the problem is you asked me to text them back to find out if they're mashed or not, and I can't be bothered. So yeah, I'm assuming they're mashed, fellas. Yeah. What about this one here? The wife's away, left me a pouch of soup and a frozen garlic bread. Happy days.
Oh, what a good bastard.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd be into that.
Yeah, man.
Sounds yummy. That's from Nigel. Another text here on 3483. Sea Lord fish fillets.
Oh,
okay.
Hokey?
Or which ones are they running with?
Because often they'll have a John Dory.
Yes.
No, yeah. No, it says here it is hokey. Or hooky,
Hooky.
as I call it. Yeah. So, there you go. There's a few texts there. What are you doing for dinner again, Minogue? You going on a
Going
romantic
out with
date?
the old, when I say old, I mean old wife.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice, mate.
Yeah.
A bit of a romantic dinner there, Keyzie. When's the last time you went out for a dinner with just your wife and not your mates getting maggoted? Never?
Probably our wedding. Oh, no, my mates were there and they were all
Yeah,
maggoted.
yeah.
No, at the honeymoon.
That doesn't count.
Month and a half ago.
that's-
Oh.
You
Well,
got to
then,
invest in your relationship, brother.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'll take it to BK maybe later this week.
Oh, I just get her to pick you some up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then I'll go get steamed with my mates.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Nirvana there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Normal People
Yes.
is a program I want to watch, but I didn't get to it.
Oh.
What I did last night, and this will bore you, but it's got nothing to do with TV.
Well, that's a
nothing
surprise.
at all. I've started making all my food for the day and my daughter the night before.
Meal prep.
That's all I'm doing now. So that was about an hour and a half of that last night.
Right.
Yeah. What did you watch, Hoodie J?
Normal People.
Oh, yeah. How was it?
Really good. But the one thing I will
Any
say...
more sex scenes in
Yeah,
it?
I was just about to say quite a number of sex scenes and quite intense sex scenes. Because actually when you read the book, there is a lot of lovemaking, and it's also about
You were
sort of
saying that you were in the book.
giving oneself completely to one person.
You were
know?
saying that you were in the bookstore and you flicked it open to a page and it had so much sex on it that was the reason why you bought it.
Oh, no, that's what I used to do in the school library. You could go through the books and they just fold open to where all the sexy bits, especially your National Geographics.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, there was no sexy bits in National Geographic.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Unless it was
Keyzie.
like...
You just needed to know where to look. But, yeah, no, watch that again. Very good.
Yeah, great.
It's fantastic. And both the leads are superb.
You're not talking about animal stuff, are you?
Pardon?
Keyzie. What'd you watch, man?
Oh, here we go.
Last night we went out for tea with my friends.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How'd
Yep.
that go?
Yeah, no, it was great. We had Filipino,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was interesting. I've never had Filipino food before. Like two nice curries and then this like plate of pork bones with meat on it and crispy, but it was mostly bones. It was like a pig carcass
Did
on
you
our...
suck them?
Nah, I wasn't into it. There was
That's what
literally...
you got to do. You got to
Does it complain?
There were two trotters on the thing.
Chicken feet as well. You got to suck them.
Yeah, chicken feet, you
Suck
gotta
it, man.
suck them. That's one of the
as
secrets.
as a genuine rule, if I have to suck something for dinner, then I'm not into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about for dessert?
Oh, yeah, big time. Ice blocks in that.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
The darkness there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Now, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival is getting closer and closer. If you love a bit of a chuckle, you love a bit of a laugh, and you got to get into it. There's over 600 acts.
150 artists.
And I was actually looking online today. A lot of them already, Mogi, selling out, mate.
Oh, mate, it's
big time.
Yeah, you've really got to get in early. You've got to be in to win. Write that down, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I've already written that down.
You've got to get in early because what you don't want is for it to get to the night. You go, oh, that show's on. Why don't we
Yes.
go to that show? Well, you can't.
Well, it's
Tickets
all
gone, mate.
over.
Forget
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, I mean, you're making yourself look like a goose by saying, let's go to that show tonight, which has been on sale for 4 months.
And
it's
yes.
been heavily promoted by the big show. The tickets are gone, man.
Yeah.
There's 150 artists and 600 plus shows. We've been promoting it for a couple of weeks now. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all sold out.
Very shortly.
Well, I tell you what, they're close, but they're not. Fortunately, comedyfestival.co.nz is the website to go to. Don't forget, it's the 30th year, and it's all brought to you by Best Foods Mayo.
What's funny about that?
Oh, no, it was like me laughing because it's the comedy festival, and you were saying about chuckling earlier.
Well, the thing is as well, and I think we can mention this, Keyzie's thinking about doing a set.
Well, hang on, I'm not thinking about doing it.
Keyzie's thinking about doing a set.
You guys are thinking about me doing it.
And
What was
so
it, a 50-minute?
But if that is an idea about what you think is funny,
Yeah.
you are in deep mayo.
Totally,
That's actually-
man.
That's
Totally.
funny. Yeah, I might use that.
Actually, but I'd pay to see that.
Oh, I'll pay to see it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'll get it for free. You know, I won't
Just
pay, but I
watching
would
him
pay.
break out in a cold sweat,
What if
probably shat himself.
What if
Get
you...
the, just get the shakes, have a panic attack.
What
the
if,
lights
Jase,
there on the stage.
Jase, what if you come along and I absolutely crush it? And it's literally one of the finest comedy performances you've ever seen in your lives.
Oh, well, look, I will give you the kudos that you deserve, Bon Frere. But the fact of the matter is, it's a slim chance.
Yeah.
Odds are, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go. She's all over Rover. Mogi, I'm picking an early night for you tonight, a late one for you. So you'll need to catch up on your snoozing.
No, you're probably right, actually, man. I'd like to say you're right, but I'm probably going to watch Normal People tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
excited about the prospect of that.
Yes.
Nice little bit of drama there,
It
eh?
is a drama, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be good times.
And quite sexy.
Oh, sexy time.
Yeah.
Feels a bit weird as you get older looking at younger people being sexy,
Yeah,
though,
it
doesn't
does,
it?
actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get used to it, but...
And I tell you what's really weird too, because one of my daughters has moved back home at the moment. They always seem to come into the room just when there's a sex scene.
Just as you, but most of the time there's a sex scene on when they walk into the room with you.
Yeah, most of the time. It's just
yeah,
weird,
you're watching
Keyzie.
your filth, Jase.
Yeah, it's just really weird. Don't you suck? Hey, Keyzie.
What?
Remember to tell your lovely wife that I loved her lollyballs.
But you were saying off here that they're a bit dry.
Remember to tell your lovely wife that I loved her lollyballs.
Jase, they're called lolly cake balls.
Oh,
lolly balls sounds weird.
Oh, sorry, lolly
cake balls. Yeah, I will pass it on to her.
Can you bring some more in tomorrow?
I do have
Just
more.
say yummy balls.
Yeah, tell your wife I loved her yummy balls.
Will do, mate. Will do. Do you want to know what I'm up to tonight?
No.
Having dinner with my mates, and then I'll put the wife to bed, then I'll play PlayStation.
When you say having dinner with your mates, you mean drinking piss?
Oh, I have a few.
By yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Watching PlayStation with the joystick in your hand.
In a park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's playing PlayStation joystick in my hand in a park.
Eating,
really?
Eating yummy balls.
Eating yummy balls. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this Wednesday evening. You take care out there. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. Don't forget to check out our podcast, the podcast outro, and highlights of the show. Check out our Instagram page, Hodaki Big Show. Until tomorrow, see you later.